Hi everybody, I'm Crystal from Pacifica Tiny Homes.
I'm Josh from Pacifica Tiny Homes.
And we're here at the Fresno Home Shows again for the second year in a row. And we're part of their Tiny Home Expo. We were here last year, and in this past year, we have grown so much. There's been a lot of changes to the tiny home communities. Tiny homes have become even more popular, and I think a lot more people are coming around to the idea of owning a tiny home. And in this past year, the customers that we've met, that we built homes for, they come from all walks of life. And we see that tiny homes are a great solution for so many people for so many different reasons, and that's why we're here again displaying both of our models, the big Cottage and the tiny Victorian. We offer them for a great economical price. People can use them for so many different purposes. We've had a customer who turned it into a business, like an office space for herself. We have people that are young people that are living in them, wanting to save money. And then we also have older people who are planning to retire and live in a tiny home and, not have to worry about like a big mortgage and things like that anymore. Hi, so I'm Crystal from Pacifica Tiny Homes, and I just wanted to kind of review a little bit regarding our models and what we offer. So we have two standard models. We have our big Cottage and our tiny Victorian. Now, the inside, the layout, and everything that it comes with is the same thing, so they're identical. The main difference between the two is the roof style. So if you look at our big Cottage, it has a slanted roof, and then our tiny Victorian has a gable roof, so it has that more traditional look. So the main difference between them is the roof style. We can also make them bigger. So some things that we've done is we've made them longer, so we can go up to 30 feet. We've had customers that have done 26 feet, and with 26 feet, what we did was we put in a second loft. We've also done a catwalk. We've also made the restroom bigger to put in a bathtub and a stackable washer dryer, and then you can also add more space to your living room. We also offer a lot of different upgrades, so you can upgrade to propane stove, propane tankless water heater. We can add a washer dryer combo. We also do completely off-grid systems, so you can go 100% off the grid, or you could just choose certain things that you would like. So we have made 100% completely off the grid models. We actually shipped one out to Hawaii, which had 9 solar panels with a battery station, composting toilet, rainwater harvesting system. So we definitely have all of these options available to you depending on what your needs are. So we offer composting toilets, solar panels with battery station, rainwater harvesting system. So basically anything you kind of want, we can probably make it happen. And then we definitely can work with you to modify our models, for depending on your needs. Try to keep the costs low and make your tiny home dream become a reality. So we're here with Alex from Pacific West.
Hello.
Who offers certification for our tiny homes, and so he's going to explain a little bit about what that entails and why certification is important.
We are the certification company that takes care of Pacifica Tiny Homes. We have been working with RVs for about 40 years and with tiny homes for about 5. Certification is important because we want to make sure that we are looking over people's shoulders, making sure that what they're building is safe and that it's going to be compliant to code. That way they can roll them into a tiny home park, into an RV community, and make sure that they are legal, safe, and be able to be placed where the law allows them to be.
We're so pleased and happy to be certified through Pacific West. That way our customers have a really good certification, and they're sure that what we're building them is something amazing.
It definitely gives you more options of where you can put your tiny home, because most places do require certification. They want to make sure it's built correctly, it's safe, and so that's why we're with Pacific West. So we're here with these 3 wonderful kids whose parents own Tiny House Tool, and they live in a tiny home. And so what do you think is the best part of living in a tiny house?
I like living in a tiny house because we get more outside time and it takes less long to clean.
Ooh, that's cool. So you don't have a lot of chores, right? Okay.
I like living in a tiny house because we can paint things orange.
Okay, you guys are building tiny house and painting it orange too. Okay. All right. How long have you guys been living in a tiny house?
3 years. Sometimes we go camping or something. So that's part of living in a tiny house.
Do you guys travel a lot, or you guys live in like one place?
We've gone on 2 expeditions. One was to Alaska, and the other one was around in different states like Idaho and Montana.
Oh, cool. And they just told us about how great it is to live in a tiny home and how much they love it. And they've been living in one, you said 3 years already? Wow, so since you guys were little kids. Wow. Would you guys want to live in like a regular house or stay in a tiny house?
Stay in a tiny house.
Why?
Because I like that I can move it wherever I want.
All right, well, it was really great meeting you guys, and thank you for telling us about living in a tiny house. You guys are really lucky to live in a tiny house. I know a lot of people would love to live in one, you know, and so someday, you know, they will. And I'm sure your friends are probably jealous that you live in a tiny house, right? So it's really cool, and you know, we're glad that you guys love it and you're here supporting your parents. Okay, sounds cool. Thank you guys.